open up the workshop, and we have Katie with the chamber.
Maybe it's all yours.
Did you get them, what I sent you?
So they have this in their packet.
Sounds good. So seeking our continued partnership for Park Days, we talked with Medelia Light and Power, and we're looking at just keeping the already invested $8,000 into fireworks, so we're not seeking any more funding for fireworks because they held over last year's. So we're good with that. Then $10,000 towards G&K rental, which are the tables, chairs, lighting, tents down in the park that are used for several different events. And then $2,800 towards the porta potties. So I'm asking for that part of it. As most of you know, it's All-School Reunion this year, so it's going to be a very busy week. We're working with the alumni very closely on putting everything together and trying to keep everything listed on one place instead of alumni doing their own thing and us doing our own thing and clashing together. So we've been probably twice as busy with Park Days planning this year, but it's going well. And one thing I should let you guys know about, it hasn't been fully made public, but we are getting away from the food and beverage tickets this year. The big push was due to financial liability down in the park. The point of having over $80,000 worth of cash sitting down in there on the weekend is just very scary in my thoughts. And then also the point of it takes over 200 volunteers to sell the food and beverage tickets over the 2 days. So with alumni happening this year and that, we're looking at very low volunteer opportunities from people. So we decided that this year would be a good year to get away from the food and beverage tickets. So vendors will be handling their own ticket or their own sales for their products this year instead of the ticket booth and all that.
Are you just charging a fee for the vendors then to come in, or?
Yeah, we're doing, it was a 20% cut from the ticket sales when they would cash in their tickets, and this year we asked them to do a 15% of their total their total sales.
Okay.
I worked quite a bit with LeSueur Pioneer Power and talked to them with how they did their vendor agreement, so that was a really good inkling for us because they're relatively close and some of our vendors attend that show, so I worked with them on their agreement and working out one with ours. So it was good to hear from them. Do we have, I was told about the detour at the corner and a parade possible conflicts with that. Do we have?
My motion would be to keep the parade route exactly as it is.
I have volunteers for my board that are willing to stand out down on 2nd Street and direct traffic up and or around.
We'll detour the detour if we have to, but it's gonna stay the way it was.
Laura, let's put it on the record, Laura Sorensen said she'll stand out there with flags directing people.
We're hoping it's not an issue.
Okay, good.
So. Any other questions for me, guys?
So you're just asking for the 12,800 from us then?
Yeah, the continued amount that we have the last few years.
Okay, so how much did you ask for last year?
It was the same 12,800 total,
But
there was 3,500 of it was put towards fireworks last year.
okay, so this is actually an increase then, so,
Total budget is not an increase, it's just the total for G&K rental and the total for the porta potties was adjusted.
so we're asking for the same amount.
Yeah.
Just reallocated.
Just reallocated.
Reallocated, but what happens next year? So then I'm just asking for budget wise.
So we did, our G&K rental proposal from them did go up because we're adding 2 extra tents this year. So we have 2 extra large 20 by 40 tents along with the chairs and tables to fill up
For the all-school reunion.
for the all-school reunion.
So you won't have that next
So we will not have that next year. So next year, the DNK rental price should go down again.
Which would then come back with fireworks again.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Okay, a motion to close workshop then?
I'll make a motion to close workshop.
I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carried.